going on, YouTube fam? It's Des the Hobo Travel Nurse, and I am back with another video. Y'all, how y'all doing today? I'm doing just good at it. So, I want to speak to you guys seriously. Okay, so let's get serious for a moment. And disclaimer. I am not trying to upset anyone or demonize or vilify anyone when I say what I have to say, but I am just being honest and upfront. I wasn't even going to share this with you guys, but I thought that I have to say something because something else happened. So stay tuned. So last week, there was someone that popped up at my job. The young lady said that she was a subscriber, but she didn't know that I'm a night shift nurse. So that was red flag for me, number one. Number two, I was walking in around 6:55 or so, walking into the building. This young lady was sitting outside of the main entrance of the hospital. And as I walked by her, I noticed she was staring, but I continued to walk by her. And then she said, Des. And I stopped and I looked. She said, yeah, Des the Hobo Travel Nurse. And that's when I knew, okay, you know me from YouTube, right? And she was like, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting ready to go to work. And so she was like, oh, I thought you were getting off. And I told her, no, I'm a night shift nurse. And I said, why are you at my job, you know? And she was like, oh, I drove 45 minutes and I just want to meet you. I was so excited, yada, 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 woo, woo, woo. And I said, okay. But I told her, I said, you know, I don't like people popping up at my job. I'm curious to know how you even knew where I worked. And she told me that once in a live chat, I let it slip the exact city, very close. The exact city, though, where I am, very, very close to me. And I deleted that live immediately after that because I realized I had let that slip. But I thought, oh, nothing will happen. I'm not a mega YouTuber. I'm not big. No one's gonna ever just pop up on me or whatever. So, you know, the young lady was very disappointed. And because, you know, she came when I was on my way to work, but she thought that I would be getting off work, right? So this young lady also told me that she went to 3 different hospitals in the area. And, you know, she waited, you know, so I was thinking, wow, that's some determination. Now, keep in mind, it's time for me to go in, but I'm trying to be respectful of her. And so when 7 o'clock hit, I was like, you know what, I've got to go in. And she said, oh, okay, well, can I come back tomorrow, or can I come back, I'm just gonna say randomly Thursday or whatever. And I told her, oh no, please don't come to my job. Like, that is a no-go zone. You know, my job, I don't want anyone coming to my job, you know, because it's how I make my money. So I definitely don't want people coming to my job. And I explained this to her, and I was very nice about it. And I told her I was sorry that she drove 45 minutes one way, but there was nothing I could do. I had to go to work. And she seemed fine with that. Well, yesterday, this young lady popped up again. But this time she popped up at the right time. Now, it's beyond me how she even knew that I was working again. You know, I share a lot of information on YouTube, you guys, and I'm starting to realize that I share too much. I give out way too much information. And this young lady came back yesterday morning, and when I got off, she was right there. She was waiting for me in the same area she was in the week prior. And I was upset. And I told her in a very nice way, I asked you not to come to my job. Oh yeah, but you know, this is the last time. I just really want to have breakfast with you and, you know, connect with you and enjoy our time together, woody woo woo. Well, I would not go out with her, you guys, because I felt at that point, you know, at that point, you know, I don't like it, you know, so I felt disrespected. I did. I felt very disrespected. And then I was also put off because if you were in the live when you told me how you found me and you mentioned that live that I was in, if you was in that live, then you would have known that I'm a night shift nurse if you was in that live, because I talked about it. So I'm just like, my mind is like going. Thoughts are just racing through my head, and I'm just thinking, first of all, you're way too young to be one of my subscribers. 90% of my, maybe even 93% of my subscriber base is 65 and over. That's the age group, 65 and over. 93% of my subscriber base. The rest is 55 plus or 50 plus. I forget what it is, but they're in their 50s. So when I see a young woman that look like she's probably late 20s, early 30s, I'm like, wow, that really doesn't match my demographics at all. And it really did upset me. I became very upset, and I just told her in a very nice way, listen, I mean you no disrespect, I mean you no harm, but I'm tired. I just worked a 12.5-hour shift. I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to, you know, rest. I want to enjoy myself. And then I have to start all over again. And she was like, okay. And I could see the disappointment. And, you know, she even told me that, you know, I don't understand what the big deal is. This woman is telling me she doesn't understand what the big deal is. Well, I already told you last week, please don't come to my job, you guys. So let me make it clear. If it's not some type of meeting that we already arranged, it's not a meetup, it's not just me randomly walking in Walmart or something and there you are, you know, that you can't help, you know. But to come to my job or to come to my home, those uninvited, I would never invite anyone. And, you know, no one, I would never invite anyone to come to my job. I don't even want my husband coming up to my job, you know. The young lady was highly upset, and her whole demeanor changed, and she was just like, oh, you're stuck up, you think you're better than us, da, da, da. I mean, it just went into a horrible direction. And I mean this young lady no harm, but I felt very disrespected, and that you care more about what you want than what I deem appropriate. I just don't want anyone at my job. And she was very upset, and she left quite angry. So I mean, I feel bad, I do, but I had to set that boundary and stand by it, because the fact that she showed up a whole week later, at the right time, a whole week later, she's waiting for me as I walk out, and I just got off work. I was, to be honest, it scared me. It scared me and it upset me. So you guys, please, please, please don't come to my job. Please don't step over that boundary. Please, you guys. Please, you guys, don't step over that boundary. Don't come to my job. Please, you guys, don't do that, okay? And I know that I give away a lot of information, but that's not for you to use it to basically ambush me, you know? And I'm shocked that this even happened, because I'm not mega. I don't even have 10,000 subscribers. I don't have 30,000 subscribers. I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. My subscriber base is very teeny tiny. So that's why I wasn't as reluctant to share certain information, because I felt like, well, no one's gonna try to come and see me or do anything or stalk me or anything like that. And I'm not saying that happened. I'm just saying a young lady showed up twice. The first time I told her it's inappropriate, I don't like it. She showed up again the following week. Be mindful that, you know, some things are off limits. Please, please, you guys, respect my boundaries. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Des, the Hopeful Travel Nurse, signing off. Bye, guys.